Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my perfume diaries video and I'm going to be updating you on my July perfume tray. So I am going to be sharing the layering combos that I have been doing, the fragrances that I have been wearing, the ones that I'm loving, the ones that are leaving my collection, which I do have a few declutters for today's video. And with that said, if you would like to see the fragrances that I have been wearing for the month of July, just continue to watch. Guys, so I hope that you guys are doing great today. Let's go ahead and jump right into the fragrances that I have been wearing. So I am going to start off with some declutters. I feel like we're gonna go through it again for a little bit before I kind of get used to things here, but I'm going through the same thing again where I am not liking things that I used to like. They're smelling so different. I'm gonna start off with this first one. This was not on my tray. I don't think I added this to my tray. I added it like after, but this is from Way, and this is the hair and body mist in the St. Bart's scent. I can't wear this here. I feel like the heat here turns this into like a sour fruit, like about to go bad, or like a fruit juice that has gone sour. That's what it smells like on my skin. And it doesn't mean that this doesn't smell good. I was obsessed with this last summer, but this summer it's just not working for me. And I have other scents that work so much better here for me. I don't know, the heat just kind of makes this really strong, screechy, and sour. I wore this over the weekend to give it one last chance, and I wore it to go run some errands. We went to Sam's with my husband and the girls, and I threw this on, and I just could not stand the way I was smelling outside, getting into the car and all that. But then once we went into Sam's and we went into, like, you know, that section where it's like freaking like a freezer in there with all of the fruits and stuff, it smelled amazing when I went in there. It just smelled so like creamy and exotic and tropical and beautiful. And then as soon as I got out of there, I started getting that sour scent. So it's literally just the air, the climate, all of that. It's just, I'm not enjoying it anymore. Same with this next one. For fall time, I'm gonna bring these back because I think that maybe it's just the amount of time that it has been sitting in my collection. So whenever I do my sale, whoever gets this perfume has to remember that it has been sitting for a few years. It's very macerated. It is like thick. It is not like fresh and just open the box. This is Girl of Now Shine. So the original one left my collection a few months ago. I'm gonna be decluttering this one, but I'm gonna bring them back in the 1 ounce bottles so that I can go through them quicker, because I feel like I prefer this scent when it's a little bit newer. This has been sitting for years, and the orange blossom in here is kind of taking over the scent. It's still gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but with the heat here, I'm just going to get rid of these, bring in the small bottles, and enjoy them when it cools off here, like in fall and winter. But I want to get like that pistachio, the almond, like the more gourmand scents. I was able to pick those up more when I first got this perfume. This is one of my all-time favorites, so I'm not saying that I don't like it. I'm just gonna replace it with newer bottles. Weird, but in Amy's brain that makes sense. So I'm gonna be adding this to my next sale, which I already did a declutter video. It's gonna be up soon, but I have been adding things here and there because I am trying to only keep the things that I'm really liking here. So yeah, Girl of Now Shine will be leaving momentarily. She will be back. And I did pair Girl of Now Shine with, was it this one? I think I paired it with Bath and Body Works Whipped Coconut Milkshake because no, I didn't. Never mind. That's a different combo. I paired the Girl of Now Shine with my Bath and Body Works Coconut Pineapple Mist, which was released like 3 or 4 years ago. But I just couldn't stand it on me because all I could get was the orange blossom, super, super perfumey smelling. So the next combo that I did that I was not the biggest fan of, unfortunately, and I'm just not enjoying it here. This is like the second time that I declutter this perfume, so I just might not bring it back no more. But this is Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy. I used this one in Puerto Rico, which is hot over there, and felt like it was too cloying. Moved to Kentucky, really loved it there and gave it a few uses, and then now I moved to Arizona, which is extremely hot and dry, and I'm just not picking up those notes that I like to pick up from this one. I feel like they just evaporate into thin air, and I'm just getting like this, maybe like a, I don't know if it's black currant, I don't know what it is that I'm getting in here, but it's just not my favorite. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting rid of this one, but I did pair it with the Bath and Body Works Blue Raspberry. Now this I'm in love with. This smells so good. This is exactly what I wanted. If I take a shower, let's say like around 2 o'clock, and I just want kind of like a pick me up, This is so yummy. It is so, you know what this reminds me of? This smells exactly like the Push Pop candy, the blue one. I don't know if it's blue raspberry. I mean, this is blue raspberry, but it smells just like that. It's just so nostalgic. I love it. I love it so much. Together, they were okay, but then I wore this one by itself and I just fell in love with how this smells like on its own. It's just so cute. This is not serious. It's not sexy. I'm not gonna wear this to date night. It's very flirty, fun, not too serious. I should have grabbed like 3 of these because it's just so good. It's like refreshing. There's something about it that's a little aquatic, but then it's very candy like at the same time. So this is blue raspberry, juicy candy, and sweet musk. Love this one. So I have been saying that I was not happy with my Lake and Sky Angel Numbers collection mist, and I am going to get rid of 2 of them. I was gonna get rid of all of them, but then one of them kind of kept calling me and I thought that I didn't like it for a little bit, and then I used it again and I'm like, you know what, this smells really good. I'm gonna keep it. So I am keeping the Lake and Sky 222 Cosmic Cocoa. I have been wearing this one. This one's probably close to being halfway done because I have been wearing it so much. So this one is like a musky coconut scent. This isn't your typical coconut. It's not like beachy or sunscreen. It's like this sweet musky scent. I think this one just needed a little bit of time to sit, and now I'm actually getting obsessed with this scent. It is like those second skin type of perfumes that I have been raving about on my channel all the time, like Julia Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, Another 13, or 13 of Hearts from Juliana's Perfume. All of those second skin type of perfumes. This is that, but with like a fluffy coconut dessert vibe to it, but very light and airy. That's probably where I was confused because I was imagining like a gourmand scent, but then I'm like, why am I getting like this airy second skin sweet dessert type of smell? But it's not thick and it's not cloying. So I paired this one with my Ariana Grande's Cloud Pink. They go together so beautifully. So I have been wearing this combo a lot. I would say for the past 3 days, I was wearing it morning and night. I just took it out from the bathroom and replaced it with a new combo that I'm doing. Ariana Grande's Cloud Pink. This, I was just a fan when this was released. And as you can see, we are working on that dent. It is halfway done. This one, I will say, if you already own the original Cloud, you don't have to go run and get Cloud Pink. But if the original Cloud just felt like it was always missing something, or sometimes you went nose blind to it, which did happen to me sometimes, or you just wanted something more from it, a little more sweetness, a little bit more something, Cloud Pink is that. This is the fruity tropical version of the original Cloud. The scent DNA is very similar. They're very similar, but those are the differences between the two. I eventually want to bring Cloud back into my collection since I haven't had it for years now, and that was one of my favorite perfumes, but I'm waiting to finish this one. And when I'm done with this one, then I think I'll go ahead and bring the original one back, and hopefully it works out. The pink is just sweet. It's tropical. It has this pink pineapple in it that just smells like a candied pineapple, also like cotton candy. A very sweet and girly scent. So mixed together with this body mist was one of my favorite combos so far this month. Now, if you want a like grown and sexy, I want to feel like an it girl combo for summer, a fresh and spicy combo, a citrusy combo, something that Amy doesn't usually go for, but when I find the right ones, this is one of my favorite scent DNAs, especially if I want to feel more feminine, more sexy, more put together. I want to feel like that kind of attention. This combo right here, whoa, it is dangerous. Okay, so we're going to start off with a perfume that I went nuts over a few months ago. I brought her back to show her some love, and I remembered why I fell in love as hard as I did, and this is Fleur's Soft Spot. What a beautiful perfume. As you can see, again, I worked pretty good dents into this one. It is halfway done. If you are a girl that loves Gucci Guilty, which a lot of you guys are on team Gucci Guilty, you have to have this in your collection. They're not dupes for each other, but if you like Gucci Guilty, I'm almost sure that you will like this one. It is very similar to Gucci Guilty in the fact that they are kind of like this fresh, spicy, sexy, very feminine, like powerful scents, yet they're not beast mode. I don't really do that. Like, this is soft. It says Soft Spot. It is soft, yet I can still smell it all day on me. And my husband says, I could smell your perfume and it smells really good. This is amazing. It's kind of like clean girl aesthetic. I would place it in that category, and a fresh, spicy category as well, and I layered it with the new Noise Juicy Chaos hair and body fragrance mist. So these two together, again, match made in heaven. And Juicy Chaos has notes of blood orange and ginger extract, so the ginger also gives it like that fresh spicy element that I'm talking about in this one. The middle notes are orange and mandarin, and the base notes are crisp amber, moss, and Haitian vetiver. Again, when I review these, I mentioned that these are like the niche body mists of the fragrance world. They have complex notes, they have different notes, they're unique, they're sexy, they're grown, but they're fragrance mist and they're lightweight, yet they last longer than a normal fragrance mist. So I was really enjoying these, and I wore this also for like 4 days straight of how much I loved that combo. It's just a citrusy, fresh, spicy body mist. Wow. Like, this is not something that you will find at Bath and Body Works, and there's nothing wrong with Bath and Body Works, but you know what I'm talking about. Bath and Body Works is more like fruity, fresh, cute, shampooy, which I love. I love those types of scents, but this is more like grown and sexy fragrance mist, yet wearable. It's not like oud or smoky. It's none of that. It's gorgeous. Such a favorite this month. All right, now if you want a aquatic combo, let's talk about the aquatic. I've shown you guys so many categories today, but now we're gonna talk about ocean, aquatic, salty, summer, bronze, skin, mermaid vibes. So for that, I layered these two together. So this ended up turning into a layering video along with my tray update. Here is this combo that I did right here. So I really have been loving my MAC Aquatic. You guys know this is one of my favorite perfumes. I've been talking about it for years. This is a fresh, ozonic, aquatic, a little salty, a little unisex, yet it still has a little bit of like something that's sweet in it. It is just the perfect summer perfume. It is like literally a mermaid in a bottle. And then I went ahead and just paired it with this Noise Salty Body Mist. This one has notes of pink sea salt, coconut water, pineapple squeeze, golden water lily, driftwood, and marine accord. Another like so good. These two can kind of remind me of each other, so that's why I'm getting rid of this one, because this one is not feeling as sour fruit as this one does, but I'm still getting kind of like those same vibes from it. This one just has more saltiness. It even feels like the saltiness that's in the Paco Rabanne Olympia. That saltiness in that perfume, if you were to layer this with that perfume, wow, beautiful. Unfortunately, that perfume doesn't work for me. I haven't tried it here, but every time I try to wear it, it does not smell good on me. It smells amazing on my mom. I love it on her. Salty will pair so beautifully with that, and it's just a salty fragrance mist. So very ocean-like, beachy, beach hair, tan type of perfume. Of course, I've been reaching for my Nada perfume, and I just put this on whenever I'm gonna go run errands. I have to go do something really quick and I have to run into my room and pick up a perfume. This is usually what I gravitate towards because I just don't have to think about it. I know that I'm always gonna smell fresh and clean with this. This makes me feel like I just put on my clothes that I just took out from the dryer that smell fresh and clean, and I had just taken a shower, and there's just like not one bit of dirtiness on your body. That is what this smells like to me. Without it smelling soapy or like laundry detergent, it just has this natural skin muskiness to it, and it's just beautiful, and I love it. And it turns sweet in the heat on my skin, and that's my favorite part about it. Next up, how interesting is this, you guys? So when I was in Kentucky, I was saying that I was keeping this perfume, but that I didn't consider it a favorite because it was really loud in Kentucky. It was like so loud. I only could do like 2 sprays of it, and I actually wore it here. I need to wear it some more though. I actually really love this here, and I noticed that my needs here are a little bit different because some perfumes don't last here, or many perfumes don't last here because of the heat. So I have been noticing that I've been kind of gravitating towards florals. Okay, I know, that's crazy. I've been gravitating towards florals, towards sexy, juicy citruses and fresh, spicy scents. I could pick up those notes for longer, and they're not as harsh smelling because the heat literally like kills them down a little bit. I think that's my theory. So Ellis Brooklyn Dear Sky, oh my god, in this dry heat, perfection. This smells so good here. I wore it, I think, the least out of everything that I've worn here. I wear it like 2 or 3 times though, and it's just so beautiful. It's like a white floral. It's juicy, it's dewy. I think there's a pear in here if I'm not mistaken. It's like a very cooling, like a blast of cooling, refreshing scent. That's what Dear Sky is to me, and I have been reaching for it a lot, and it lasts forever. So that's another favorite. And then I also was reaching for this one a lot here, and again, I wore this and it lasted me the entire day, all day. It smelled amazing. I wore this to go on a little like family date day not too long ago. We went to an arcade, we watched a movie together, then I did some shopping at Sephora, and I was wearing this perfume, and I put this on like around lunchtime, and we didn't get home until like 9 o'clock at night, and I can still smell my perfume. And this is Giorgio Armani Si Passione Eclat. So this is like a rose musky perfume. I like this one to like go out in, to go have dinner. It is a rose musky scent. It's very sexy, yet it smells like shampooy, girly, feminine, just very flirty. And like I said, lasted me the entire day until I got home and had to shower. And now for the last combo that I have been wearing. It is a coconut combo, and this is another Ariana Grande perfume. By the way, who's excited for her new perfume? I cannot wait. I think I'm gonna order a travel size first though, because I want to stick to that rule. It sucks when I get a travel size and I love it too, but at least I could just order it. So I think I'm gonna get a travel, and for sure I'll be reviewing that one, so stay tuned. But I have also been wearing this combo a lot, and this is Bath and Body Works Whipped Coconut Milkshake. Such a beautiful fragrance mist from Bath and Body Works. And this, I mean, it has a dent already, a small dent. This has vanilla ice cream, toasted coconut, and sugared amber. This is like the most beautiful coconut mist. This is one of my favorite mists from Bath and Body Works with coconut. It's just a sexy coconut. This is like a grown woman coconut. You kind of get like a beachiness from it, but it's not like your typical coconut where they make it smell like sunscreen. There's something just whipped and smooth about this one. If it ever comes out again and you missed out on it, it's a must-have. And I did pair it with Ariana Grande's Thank You Next, which this is also like a coconut balm. It smells to me like just like a coconut dessert. It's so fluffy, it's sweet, it's like you smell like someone can eat you all up. You smell like frosting and cookies and coconut and sprinkles, and just all of the sweet dessert things is inside of this bottle. It's just so good. So these two paired together, I was also obsessed with. So those are the fragrances that I have been wearing for the month of July. I will be filming the update for the rest of them by the end of this week. I just need to use a few more of them so that I can give my thoughts on those. Thank you so much for joining me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Leave me a comment. Let me know if there's any favorites that I talked about or any that you are interested in. I can't wait to chat with you in the comment section. Thank you so much for your love and your support. And with that said, I will see you in my next video.